What if I told you leaders aren't born? They're forgotten in fire, in failure, in the fight no one else wants to be. Some chase titles, some chase money, but the real ones, they chase growth. And in the process, they create other leaders. Welcome to Success Decoded, from leaders to legacy, powered by Arkley Media, where we don't just talk about winning, we decode it. I'm Armaan Chugh, a believer, a dreamer, the next big thing for the future.
Let's go, let's go. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Aaron Douglas. I'm here live, okay? Today we have all type of leadership things. But before all of that good stuff, we have our most interesting genius founder, Armaan. This is the guy here at Kent State. Magnificent business expertise. Please welcome Armaan to the stage while he and I, Aaron Douglas, discuss leadership tips for you to lead your family, leadership tips for you to lead your community, leadership tips for you to get more money at work. Please, without further ado, Armaan.
Hey Aaron,
What's
good
up?
evening.
What's
How
up?
are you doing?
Armaan, the guy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, and so I would like to present you guys the founder of Lerock Academy,
Lerock Academy.
Aaron Douglas.
Let's go.
So I think it's my pleasure to host you today.
Okay.
So a very big guest in my podcast,
Okay,
Arkley
okay.
Media. So welcome to Arkley Media, Aaron. This is my third podcast with you.
Okay.
People
Okay.
And my network is just loving it.
Okay.
Lot of support, lot of influence, and lot of following is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
And I think just I love to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think I should continue doing this.
Definitely. Definitely. You're
Yeah.
doing a lot. I love you. You know, guys, and while we're talking about this thing here, Armaan, very intelligent guy here. Many of us here in America, Armaan here has been here 11 months. He's done more than people I know when I started that has all the resources and have no action. Armaan here has full action. He reached out to me on LinkedIn and said, hey, yo, Aaron, I want to get this thing work together. This guy is an up-and-coming guy. Matter of fact, not just him, but his cameraman as well. We'll all be looking to grow together as people in the future. But Armaan is something big. He's the next big thing. Be on the lookout for Armaan here.
Yes, you said it right. The next big thing.
The next big thing.
I want a high five for that.
Next big thing. He's coming. He's sharp. He's clean. He's on business. He's got energy. He's a likable guy. Hey, this is Armaan here. You guys be on the lookout for him in the near future. He's from Kent State University.
So should we get started?
We shall. We shall.
All right. So
Hey there.
welcome to Arkley Media, Aaron.
Okay. Okay.
So this is my third podcast, as I mentioned to you, and this is going to be based on leadership and development.
Leadership.
Yeah,
Leadership.
something that I was always very inspired of from
Yeah.
my beginning of the career.
Yeah. Yeah. It's real. It's real. Leadership. There's so many angles.
Mm-hmm.
There's now we're gonna get deep, but there's so many angles on leadership. I'll tell you this. There's the professional corporate leader, right? There's the leading your personal lives. There's a lot of different things. So, leadership can go a lot of different ways, and I'm
Okay.
here to break down all of those.
Got it. And firstly, I want you to introduce yourself. What do you
Okay.
do, and what impact are you creating in today's world, right?
Got you. You ready? So, guys, hello, my name is Aaron Douglas. I'm the founder of the Lerock Academy. Okay. Now, a couple things. My impact to the world, right? So, I founded the Lerock Academy, if you were to see it here. Okay. Lerock is broken down into two different things. leadership and rock star. Okay, so the LE from the lead and the rock, that's how we put that together. Because my job in life, what I'm here in humanity to do, okay, what I'm here in total humanity to do is advance the lives of others.
Okay.
Right? See where they want to go to the next level. It might be a mindset gap. Right? Maybe they want to achieve their career goals. Maybe they want more money. Maybe they want more impact. Whatever that is, I help them achieve their career goals. That's what I do, Aaron Douglas. I do that with my voice. I do that with mindset. That's how I show up in the world. So right now, currently, I work with different execs, C-suite executives, middle-level managers, all these different, very intelligent people. But they come to me for one reason. They say, Aaron, I have the money, I have the wife, I have the kids, I have the family, I have the businesses. They say, but there's still something missing. There's like something doesn't jump me out of or excite me out of the bed. That right there is why they come to Aaron Douglas. Because I'm able to have a keen eye and energetically pick up on what they're missing and see what's in their awareness so that they can amplify their life. So that's what I do.
Got it. I mean, very interesting to hear and very excited to hear from you.
Let's go. I'm excited to give.
I think I will just quickly run through how we are going to go through this entire podcast.
Okay.
So we are going to have 5 different phrases in this podcast, Aaron.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be personal leadership journey that we are going to touch in your journey. And second phrase is going to be leadership philosophy and mindset. So that is something I'm very excited about. And third one is going to be practical leadership insights.
Okay.
Right. So this is also a very interesting topic again. And fourth one is future of leadership. This one is absolutely for the audience.
This is going to be good. I'm going to have fun on that one because, oh man, the mindset, right, of the next level leaders. What do they look like? The leaders of the Fortune 500 companies, the leaders of the people in our communities, what do they look like? Let's break it down.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
The last one, fifth one is going to be advice and guidance.
Okay. I got you there.
So these 5 phrases have, I've gathered really good leadership questions from online and, from the Google, very researched questions.
Okay.
And and everybody wants to know. And these questions cannot be answered through books.
No
or,
books.
Maybe watching a YouTube video or animated video, anything like that.
Reality.
This cannot be done by storytelling or narration. So this can only be done by people who have really lived life like that.
Yeah.
And who have really created that impact and who are, born as leaders.
Yeah.
So, now I wanted to check with you. Do you think leaders are born or made? What's your opinion on this?
That's a great question. So the question, just to state, do I believe leaders are born or do I believe leaders are made? I will say this. When it comes down to leadership and if they're born or not, there are traits. There are traits. I would lie to you all today if I didn't say that I did study a little bit when I was doing my personal development journey. And I'm just like many people trying to figure it out. And I did read books of obviously, a lot of different people. You have your Dale Carnegies, all these different people.
Correct.
So to answer the question, do I believe leaders, I'll be like, there's traits in them that are born leaders for sure. Because there's some of the game of entrepreneurship and leading yourself and actually being somebody of value in this world that is instinctual. Like, there's a lot of times, no one's going to tell you to do anything ever. Matter of fact, oftentimes in business, your competitors or your rival is looking at you. So they're waiting on a slip up anyway. So you ask, are leaders born or can they be developed? There are some things for sure that people can definitely do to enhance their leadership. That's actually what we do at the Lerock Academy. Okay, we actually work on enhancing leaders. So there are things you can do for sure, but there are some it factors. There are some that person's got it. There are some, I like that, guys. So to answer your question, I hope that's clear.
Perfect. So should we proceed with the first question?
Let's go.
Okay. What first inspired you to pursue your career in leadership development?
In regarding to my career, in regarding to the path of leadership, I was actually called into it. I was selling one day, minding my business, going to and going fro, and then something in my spirit lit up. What does that mean? That means one day, I'm like, dude, there's got to be something more. Like, this ain't going to work. This is not going to work. There's a fire inside to do more, and I didn't really know what to do, where to go. So I was selling good. They said, hey, Aaron, you have really good language. Like, what are you saying to people? I'm like, what's going on? So then all of a sudden they say, hey, Aaron, can you train us on this? Can you help us do that? Aaron, I like your perspective on this. So I was actually caught into it. I'm just a guy. You're looking at a guy here with a humble beginning. This isn't no corporate 500 seat where I just have my buddy put me in position. This is like when you're the guy, people will seek out you for whatever your energy or how you show up in the world. And that's my path. So I knew it worked when there was a guy in Maine, construction company I was training for. Now, it was about 40 to 50 people in the room. This was my first time ever doing a speaking engagement. This is years ago.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
I have a light blue shirt. I have khaki pants. I'm nervous, guys. I'm going up into this construction place nervous. Now, when I go into the construction place in Maine, everybody's groggy. It's a Friday morning. No one really wanted to be there. Everyone knows in construction they want to get off early. As a matter of fact, I won't tell the company name, but half of the people in there were drunk a little bit. So, guys, I'm already coming into a rough crowd. Nonetheless, I come inside, and by the end of that day, there's a guy sitting to my left about 2 rows back. He's like, you know what, Aaron? He writes on his cigarette pack, I want to stop smoking so I can watch my daughter walk down the aisle. Now, that was when I knew I was onto something. That is when I knew I had to brand it, stand up, realize the actuality of what's happening, and take it a step further. So what I will tell all you all out there is this. In regarding to knowing your career path, oftentimes it's something you exuberate out of yourself naturally, and you just need to grab it. Right? Like from people, if you love a certain thing, don't run from it. Don't do what I did. I was like, I want to be sales, money a little bit when I was younger. The purpose led me to more abundance than any money could have just buy a car. You want to go? You want to buy a car tomorrow for $40,000? That's easy. But how about us showing up in the world as men that can impact humanity? That's hard, and that's what that path has led me to. When people saw it in me, called me, and put me in position, I'm just a guy that did the hard work, asked myself the difficult questions. So that's that there.
I mean, very, very inspiring and very relatable, I would say.
Yeah. That's the best way to connect with people. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, whether we're from India, whether we're from America, with roots in Africa, at the end of the day, there's a universal language, and it's called respect.
Well said. Well said.
Yes.
I have the second question for you from this phrase, and that is, who were some of the key mentors or role models that shaped your leadership philosophy?
Perfect. Hey, so when it comes down to role models, so let's walk through role models and what that means. So role models are basically an example that of basically yourself in the future, or one you can foresee yourself going down that path.
Okay.
Role model. So I look up to that person. Now, no one in my immediate family founded anything. Okay. And I didn't get like a $10,000 or $1 million or any capital to go. So my role models were all the mentors I paid to enhance my life. So let's say nobody around me. I'm sure a lot of you all may relate, right? Where it's like you feel like you're alone and you're the only one with this big goal and mission, and it keeps you up at night. And so what you do, right, is you pay for people on the path of where you're headed. Down that path, you'll learn some leadership traits. You won't just learn business. So if you pay a business mentor, you'll learn business, but you'll understand how to go about life as a man and as a woman that's mature and top of their game. You'll understand always early. You'll understand always adding value to people in a room. So the mentors were more or less the people on my path ahead of me. Not my path in career, but a path in life. Now, it may have started with me paying like a e-commerce mentor, things like that, but then it turned out that I grew as a person. I grew as a person. I began to understand to put some of these childish behaviors behind me. I began to understand, Aaron, if you want this dream to become a reality, you might want to listen to what this person says and maybe even what they do. So the mentors, guys, and all these, there's no handout. There's no, hey, Aaron, do you have somebody in your corner? You know, that comes later. All those, you always hear people say, hey, did you have someone help you lift you up so you can go on your journey? Those come later. In the beginning, it's usually the people you want to align with, and you understand their mindset and their world, and you look to step into it. And from that, you learn how to lead your life and lead yourself. So I have basically had people that I made a pay for certain corporate or business mentors. And through that avenue, you ask them questions like, hey, what's your exercise like? How do you relieve stress? Right. We got to that question, though, from just getting the world of the people that are in the place you want to go. So you don't buy a life mentor per se, But what you do is you go down a path, and in that path, things unfold. You understand how they think on that path. Like if you go to a certain village in Africa, you go to a certain village, they're going to do things a certain way. So when you choose your energy and you choose yourself and you align it in a direction or a destination, it's going to unfold. Like the destination is going to tell you how much you're going to work, right? You choose entrepreneurship, especially creating anything. You already know what your next 5 to 10 years look like. You don't really need that, right? So your mentors or your leaders or the people that's enhancing you, they're going to come from like the path you choose.
Okay.
So if I'm a rapper and I'm like this, right? And I'm a rapper, right?
Correct.
I'm going to look at a lot of rappers on TV. So you have to look at the synergy.
So
it's all the energy you grab.
You know, it is a politician.
Mm-hmm.
What if for him, or what if it's an actor?
Well, they're going to grab somebody that they, in their vision, in their eyesight, that they see, like, hey, I want to align with their journey.
Okay.
That's how that's how the language is. So when you're out there looking for mentors, whether it's in leadership, business, who do I want to align with? Who can I respect outside of the money? Who can I kind of relate to a little bit? So my mentors, all in all, to wrap it all back in, were never like this person, that person. I didn't have a high school coach. It wasn't my dad, right? My mentor was all about the journey I wanted to go and aligning with people and their habits, and they welcomed you in. Okay, that's the answer there.
So should we proceed with the third question?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So third one is going to be, can you share a defining leadership movement that changed how you view yourself as a leader?
I got you. A defining leadership moment. Y'all, let me tell you about a story.
Okay.
Okay? I was a lot younger. Probably about your age. And I said, you know what? Guys, I do want to say something. How poised I am today. I was not that poised back then. Meaning, I was a little bit of a knucklehead. We call that like a rougher guy. I was a little bit scrappier, right? And so I choose to leave my parents' house. And I buy entrepreneurship. I buy a car for $800 that I get off Facebook. The money I got from selling a MacBook. And that moment said, Aaron, you're going to either go and become this founder. You're going to go become a stronger man, a better man. You're going to not only lead your family, you're going to not only lead your life, but you're going to lead the community. I chose to go. And you always hear on the journey, entrepreneurship or not, that there's a defining moment. That was my defining moment. I could have stayed where I was comfortable, where I was not progressing, or I could choose risk. So, and then that's when I learned how to lead myself. That's when I knew what I'm doing, others aren't doing. I have something here.
Got it. And did you have a family support or something from the behind? Or
No.
was it all about your initiative always?
It's the vision that's going to get. I didn't have the family support. I barely somewhat now talk to them now. I don't really talk to them these days, to be honest with you. Just because we're in different worlds. Imagine the world of our brains, how fast, the machines that's working up here.
Okay.
Imagine how like not many people understand that. So it wasn't the family. No family was like, hey, Aaron, I got your back. I believe in you. You're just the guy. No. It was hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, right? So I go down the road, and I had to figure it out. And what kept me going was my waking desire you have to win. And people win, guys. We win. People are out here winning. You just got to go connect with them. So no, all that support, all that I have your back, Timmy. I got you, bud. None of that good stuff. Let's go figure it out. And I was scrappy. I was rough, very creative.
Where are you from?
You get it. East Atlanta, Georgia. East Atlanta. So that means that it's a lot of crime. It's a lot of gang activity. It's not positive to stand out and be an individual. So doing this is against the whole narrative of where I grew up. It's very easy to be following, not take initiative like we were talking about before the call. So and it's an environment that positions you to go more towards prison than it does to actually like business.
Okay.
Legally. So I want to go ahead and put that out there as well. So no support and all that. Just the mentor. It's mentors, guys. It's where you want to go. Those people, they can pull you along the way more than all these family and friends and people y'all think actually buy into your vision that really don't. I kept my phone from when I was in Atlanta, my first phone ever, and I have a new phone now. And I keep the phone from Atlanta just to see how many people would actually reach out in the future. You'll be surprised on the amount of people that do or don't. So that's my message there, guys, for that answer.
So let's go.
Okay.
Fourth question now in this phrase. How did finding the Lerock Academy align with your mission to create future leaders?
Oh, easy, easy. So founding the Lerock Academy, I knew, like stated earlier, I knew for a fact that there are people out there that can like lead too.
Okay.
And I knew that I wasn't the only one. I knew that I was the bold enough and courageous enough to do this stuff. Like I'm kind of wild, right? In this mindset of if something seems like it's not attainable, I'm going for it, right? And so as I overcame my obstacles, as I was in there dancing, doing my thing, overcoming my obstacles, breaking down debt, increasing capital, increasing my stuff as a man, understanding communication strategy, as I'm growing as myself as a leader, I was like, you know what, it'd be really cool. And the world has yet to have seen, right, a leadership academy. I mean, Marcus Aurelius back then in the days, he had some sort of philosophical school, but I founded the first micro school for adult learning, right, for adult holistic learning. And so the mission was always to make the world a better place and increase humanity.
Okay.
Okay.
And when did you start this academy, Lerock?
Ooh, man, probably when I was like 21.
21?
Yeah, and I did brick by brick. So I would start it, and then I would get like, let's say I would get like 1 or 2 coaching clients, and then that's it. Or I would train some people on holistic learning, and that's it. It was very a brick by brick process.
And today, how many people do you have as a part of?
You're probably talking. Let's say 80.
80?
80 people that's actually enhancing themselves.
Okay.
And they've came at different groups. There are some people that come in cohorts.
Okay.
There's some people that need me on consulting. So they're different areas, but I've served in my own environment, in my own platform, about 80 people that have positively enhanced their lives.
So as we're going to end this phrase, I would also focus on one more thing for this topic, personal leadership journey. So here, how did you get this leadership qualities within yourself? Was it through textbooks, reading, going to college, going to school, or do you get inspired with teachers or something like that? And how did you build that in your bloodlines?
Great question. Here's the great answer. Growing up, I'm the middle son of 3, everybody. And my older brother has some deficiencies. And so I had to step up. So from a youngin, as a youngin, that means as a young man, as a young kid, I had to step up, bro. Like no one was going to make sure the trash get out, the dishes were done. Like as a man, as like a young kid, imagine a young kid having strict responsibilities often to do the basics. And so the initiative is the instinct inside the person, but the habits, they come from like life around. And so it was built. It was built. Aaron, treat women this way. You need to think this way about life. Aaron, if you're looking to be the guy, you should approach your life in your mind and see yourself this way. So the answer to the question is essentially, you just become it. Obstacles, fire, no books. There's no books, guys. There's no book that changed my life more than the fire did. The fire means actually going through pain and struggle. The fire is saying, hey, no one's got my back. My back is against the wall. How do I get my back off the wall without any propellers or any trampoline? So, and how you do that is you begin, when you do that, you begin to trust yourself a lot, and you begin to lead yourself differently. So you begin to improve your life systems. That's what all this is in leadership, is your leadership systems, your life systems, how you lead in different areas of life. It's very simple. So that's what I'll tell people is, hey guys, like there wasn't no book. There was no cool, wealthy man that just swept me on my feet and brought me in. It's just grit and grind, brother. Obstacle, strategy, creativity, mindset, and action. Over time, you begin to lead yourself in a lot of things and have a different type of sturdiness with you,
Well put together.
Yes, thank you.
Great answer, Aaron.
Thank you.
Now, let's get into phrase 2, and that is going to be leadership, philosophy, and mindset. Okay, and let me ask you the first question from here. How do you personally define leadership in today's world? I want a very short and very easy to understandable answer.
Okay.
where even 15 years boy or 13 years boy can also understand. Once again, I'll repeat the question. How do you personally define leadership in today's world? What do you think, Aaron?
So the definition of leadership, very simple. Making the right choices,
Okay.
being the man
Mm-hmm.
or the woman when there is no way out. Do you trust yourself enough to do that in whatever situation life throws you? That's it. To be the man, the woman, or the big person that you want to be. When your back is against the wall, do you trust yourself to get out of it in any situation? That's a leader.
Oh,
Do you like it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Gotcha.
So we'll proceed with the next question in this phase. What qualities do you believe separate a good leader versus a great leader?
Oh, that's easy. The qualities that stand out, one of them is empathy. How well do they actually understand people? There are so many people. They be like, I'm a leader. You don't even understand people.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a leader. Sure you are. But no one understands people. If I understood that you're sleepy, that's why I keep bringing it down. But if I understand people, I'm able to navigate them, right?
Yeah.
I'm able to understand and handle you with a certain type of delicacy or care that those that don't have that appreciation for people don't look at. So one is empathy. The next one is they have to see themselves as different, unique.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be an elite leader, you gotta see and believe in yourself and think that whatever you have, the world just hasn't seen it. Like I bring something new, and you just can't. Well, we've seen something. Well, that we haven't seen that, but you haven't seen me. You've seen that. So leaders, when they understand people really well, when they believe that they're that unique and they have something to bring forth and add value to everybody else, those two things there are really the last thing. Can a leader make hard decisions? Most of these people that act like they have the fancy suits, the nice smiles, and all, they riding down the road, all these nice type of cars, they can't make no hard decisions. They hire people to do the hard decisions. That ain't being no leader player. That's holding a job title. Nigga, I'm talking about actually enhancing life and making the tough decisions. That's a leader. Okay? That's my answer there.
Okay, got it. And the third question would be, how important is self-awareness for leaders and how they can develop it?
Perfect. I love self-awareness. This is a practicing thing I do every day. It's this thing called reflection. Now, reflection means that we will have to remove a little bit of our ego. Very difficult thing for a lot of Americans to do, and people in general. But one thing I'll tell people is to reflect. Like, you know how we make decisions? And most people are like, yeah, the decision's good because I made it. I do. That's a way to see, like, that's a bad thing. Like, if they sound like that, because they can't see their blind spots and their areas, and like, so you want a really good leader, if you want to practice something, is practice looking for your blind spots. That's how you become self-aware. That's how you learn yourself, is to better learn about the self, that you better learn about yourself. What am I missing? What do I have? How do I feel? How don't I feel? Why do I feel this way? There's a reason.
Makes sense.
Okay?
Makes
Go ahead.
sense.
What you got?
Got it. And how do you balance empathy and accountability when leading a team?
Well, it's easy, because what you have to do, as one matures in life, what you'll understand is that there are buckets. Okay? There are buckets. What we do for fun, right? We go for fun, right? That's a bucket. Me and you are we're sharing a certain energy when we're going to have fun. Then when we're in the boardroom doing business and we're looking at numbers and we're talking about the investor, whatever we need to do, that's an energy. So I say, okay, Aaron, mental block. Right now we're doing numbers with a great team I love and I respect and I appreciate, but we're doing numbers right now. Boom. Okay, Aaron, someone brought a question to you that's more of a people question. They're looking for a little bit of sympathy. So it's being present. That's how I do it. I be present. You want to talk numbers? Let's talk numbers. You want to talk about how we can impact humanity? Let's talk that. It's about being present, brother. Yeah? People respect you so much when you're present. You're alive. You could tell none of this is manufactured. It's normal. It's free. So being present, being empathetic, and knowing what's going on. Hey, right now we're in an interview. We're not talking numbers all day. We need to connect with humans. Let's connect with them. I'm present. Leaders aren't present.
Okay.
My father, when we was growing up, never took me doing too much baseball because he wasn't present. He didn't know when to cut things off. He didn't know when to turn things on. And so I'm the next in line, next of kin, to make sure that when I leave this earth, I at least leave with the spirit of being present with humanity and enhancing the lives all around me.
Perfect. Got it. As we're done with phrase 2, let's begin with phrase 3.
Okay.
And in this phrase, we're going to talk about practical leadership insights.
Okay.
And this is particularly for audience because they want to know how leadership actually works.
Okay.
And that insights and tips, the secret tips that we want to know.
Okay.
So the first question would be, what are the most common leadership challenges you see in organizations today?
Great question. The biggest leadership. Let's go for a while. The biggest leadership problems in companies today. The people at the top, in the seats, the gold chair, right, the glass desk, they know nothing of what's going on at the bottom. That's the biggest problem. Has everyone heard of the story, the CEO that knew everybody's name? Where's that guy? That's the guy. That you want to know what a leader is? The guy who respects his company and the employees enough and their families enough to bring them a random birthday gift. That's a leader, right? That's the guy. So that's the problem with all the companies. Everyone's these days is too egotistical and no one cares about one another. How do we practically enhance that? First, we reflect. Second, we say, hey, okay, I don't know none of these people, and I'm apparently supposed to be leading them. Crazy. So you walk back through and you start to build a relationship with these people. Hey, guys, I know we haven't chatted much. My name is Aaron. This is Armaan. Good to meet you. How can I best serve you? So what we're missing in the world today are people leaders. No, we have enough MBAs that go on and get the MBAs right, and we have enough that can run the numbers really well. Everyone can do that really good. Everyone graduates, from MBA. But the thing is, we need people that understand people. Guys, we fail to realize that a company is just a lot of people. It's how well we all can put our brains together and our skills and impact the world. And so everyone's doing it for the wrong reasons. You'd be like, Aaron, what's one thing that humanity needs to make sure that tomorrow is better? People leaders, brother. People first, product second. That's how we market best. That's how we impact humanity best. That's the answer. There's no secret around putting people first. That's how it's been since the first beginning of time when we had villages and we were all growing things. And come on now, villagers, it's the same people. That's the same secret. Everyone wants a secret. Everyone believes AI has a secret. There's only one secret, people. I don't know what's going on here. It's people and leading them and treating them right. So. Okay.
And what do you think of the degree and the graduation part? Everybody is getting the degrees, and will that, will those factors take into the consideration when becoming a good leader or a great leader, I would say? So are they going to really leave an impact or that remark on students? Because what I see in the classroom today.
Tell me, what do you see?
So I'll tell you, everything as AI has come into the picture, people, don't do hard work. I mean, it's all about smart work. So you got AI, so just the quizzes, the online tests you have, just use, just take a screenshot and, AI will get the job done for you. I mean, because of that, even the people who want to actually study, when you have access to something like this, people will not, right? It's very easygoing. So people here take studies very easygoing, and I think gaining that knowledge has never driven what people want to become in the future.
100%. It's all in the doing, brother. And it's all about the real world experience. And you have the right mindset. I'll tell you this, guys. I work with a lot of people in career transition, coaching and mentoring people all the time. And they come up to me with very big egos, saying, hey, I've been to this school, I have this master's, I have this PhD. I was coaching a PhD guy the other day. Now, I won't say what I have, but I don't have a PhD. And so with that being said, he even was lost. And so you ask about, are degrees impactful? Degrees to me are a check off the box. Let's check this box, said that we went to school, we put the years in, we have the credit hours, yay. That's all school means to me, unfortunately. You know, I respect, and what people of influence and value respect is though they actually do it. Then you show it to me that it was done. So you find a way to capture this experience so I can get involved in it with you. Right. So do something. Not no sit behind no chat GPT. Not no selfie. We don't need no more of this. Do real work. Show the work that you've done and show me that you can get results from it, and then come shake a hand, meet a friend. Until we get to that level, brother, there's no certification, there's no degree that can prove to the other humans that you qualify to their good boy and good girl club. None, all this stuff is all manufactured. I don't know.
Even, Harvard, in fact, or maybe Stanford, even today, we cannot even trust them. Right? You pay so much of amount, so many of dollars, and you take loans and all of that, and end of the day, what you get? Just a piece of paper. Yeah, and
paper.
And you don't learn anything.
I can touch paper here. Paper. We can write my name and your name. What, you want to go to Harvard? You want me to write Harvard? We at Kent State. What do you want? Paper. What does that mean to me? What does paper mean to me? Help me understand, like, with you having paper, how that's going to prove to me that you can come over here in a stressful situation and solve my problems. I have yet to have recollection on how that's reality. Like a paper, that's cool. I'm not good for you. Hopefully that means something to you and your family. It should. But in regarding to you putting out fires over here for 100,000 for me, and you think I'm going to hire you off of a piece of paper? Come on now. No. I need reality. I need, hey, I took this paper, enhanced it at that school, went to this school, or I enhanced it at this company, and I actually made the world a better place. I was able to do this data, pick this from it, and I want to bring these insights to your world. That, guys, all watching is how you give value to people. No one's going to give you a handout for my entrepreneurs out there. You understand what I'm saying, Armaan? Like, it's Absolutely. Only reality, people, and you get paid off the value you actually bring. So you're paid off of how you show up in the world, how you impact the people around you. We were speaking about that earlier. That's the only thing that matters, Armaan. You continue to do that. The number one thing people are missing in that, they're not showing nothing. So I'm a big advocate of showing the work you do. In this digital era, if you're not doing it, you will, and y'all can quote me on this, you will get left behind. Gary Vee back in 2008, or in 2011, said the same thing. He's now soon to buy the Jets, the NFL team. He said, guys, a brand is the number one recession-proof business. Guys, while you're in school, while you're in bachelor's or whatever you're doing, brand yourself. Brand yourself as someone who actually gets value. There's a lot of people that want to show that it's cool, it's popular. Hey guys, show, hey, well, I was able to do this, get these results, I'm the guy for that. That guy has more power and more of the it factor that all y'all are looking for than someone that has a cute diploma. Do you know how many thousands of people get a diploma a year? I don't care if you're in a bachelor's, master's, or a PhD. Look at the stats. The numbers will tell you how many employees make millionaires. How many employees were a millionaire? Got through employeship, became a millionaire. Not many. You have to go actually bring your mind, your eye to the world, and prove that it has a place to be. That's all I'm on. That's my answer.
Got it. And also, I would like to say, a lot of people, when you talk about personal branding, when you touch that part, when I try to post something on LinkedIn, a lot of people, I get comments from them saying that you're using LinkedIn as Instagram. And I tell them, I reply them that you use Instagram, but I don't use Instagram. That is the difference. Right?
Yo. So, and clip that. He did. I told you he a genius. Dang, that was so clever. He said he used LinkedIn like Instagram. He's like, no, I don't even use Instagram, huh? We're on a different level. I don't even speak that language.
Correct.
I don't understand it. I only understand success. That's what you basically told him. And my feedback there is I use it just like you do. I don't know what they're saying. I use it like I if it's value to humanity, it's there. We're gonna simplify some things. So I'm like you. I'm posting videos. I'm showing what I'm doing, how I'm impacting people's lives. I'm showing it face to face. I'm showing it live on all this. So keep doing what you're doing. People see, they respond to that. Right? People don't respond to, like I said, a diploma is something fake. Everyone sees fake. It's AI world, people. We're tired of fake. I don't know how many people out there need to hear this. No one cares about the fakeness. I don't care about the fake plain photos when you think you're being an influencer. Guys, no one cares. Actually come in the world and actually impact something, that's what people care about. So keep doing them Instagram videos. Keep showing up authentically. There are people like me that respond to people like you, and we work together and we enhance each other's lives. That's my message to you. You're doing right. Don't worry. they probably don't even have any type of brand. And if you don't have a brand in 2025, come on now. I'll let you figure out the rest on there.
Yeah, let's walk.
Let's walk. Let's go on a walk.
So Aaron, so the last question in this phrase, that would be, how do leaders look at the failures, both personally and also when they are with a team?
Well, a couple things. So a leader looks at a failure personally. When usually something doesn't go right, most people consider that a failure. But if you're an entrepreneur and you're a founder, especially, you're used to things not going right, and you're used to quickly having to be sharp and adapt. So personally, we're usually fine there because we know, this didn't work. Let me try this. Let me do that. Let me think this way. So we know that. As a team, it's a bigger ego hit. Because for us to lead a team, we believe that we're the showstoppers and we got it going on and we got it figured out. So when we mess up with a team, it's a big ego hit. Now, but just like they do at Procter & Gamble, the big billion-dollar firm, one of the biggest companies, they created an innovation culture. Okay. Innovation culture where it's like, hey, these are all learning patterns. If you approach it with that mindset, you win. All we have to do is follow the big people. The billionaires like the Procter & Gamble, they say, hey, we're going to create a culture where ain't no failure. This is just a different way. This is just a different way to think about it. So there's never a failure. It's always, hey, it's just this way now. Let's adapt. It's adapting. No failure, adapt. Adapt, adapt. Culture, learning things, adapt. That's the energy we're working with here, Good question. Now, I love that one. So I want to end on that note, but I just want to say it's all about adapting. That's how we work with the teams. You mess up. You know what, guys? It's a little hiccup. You know what? I'll be better tomorrow. Y'all go sleep it off. I'll get some water. Catch y'all in the morning. That's the leader, Armaan. That's the leader, Aaron. That's how it sounds like, people. Let's keep moving.
So we completed 3 phrases now.
Okay.
Now the 4th phrase is going to talk about the future of leadership. And here I have a question for you, and that is, how has leadership changed in last decade? As the younger generations, younger entrepreneurs are entering the workforce. Now, how would you put this into your words?
I will say this here. I will say with leadership really quickly, what's been lost? It's more about things being lost and being extracted. Along the way, people these days don't hold as much accountability, and they're kind of afraid to do things.
Okay.
And that fear allows people to not act. So although we have everyone taking a picture with their phone or everybody in a video, we have no real or no new contributors in the world in some areas. Social media has consumed a lot of areas. So I'm seeing that a lot of people aren't taking initiative. A lot of people are afraid to say yes. A lot of people these days are saying more no's. No, I'm not going out with my friends. Social people, it's not that social anymore. So the thing in leadership that's been lost is once we get people back to saying yes, open to true learning and reality and practicality, we'll get our leaders back. No one's saying yes. No one's taking initiative. No one wants to be held accountable. No one wants to build true confidence through failure, through understanding, through you and I spending late nights thinking. No one wants to do that no more. So now everyone wants it quick, fast, in a microwave, in a hurry. Can I get it now? Can it Uber to me? Can it ship to me? Right? So all the work and the character traits needed to build a real leader have been extracted the easier life has become in this capitalistic economy as America. So although our work life is more simple, remote learning, it made lazy learners. Double-edged sword there. Edge sword.
And now as AI and these advanced tools are coming into the picture, how is leadership going to change, you think, in the coming time, in next 2 to 5 years down the line from here? Is things are going to change, the dynamics of leadership that we call, or are we going to have the same approaches that we had today or in the past?
I believe there's one thing that's going to happen, or maybe two. We all know that technology is going to increase. Okay, we know that AI is going to continue to spread. So we know that. Everyone, let's not think about that. Let's spend our time thinking about, do we have trusted leaders in place to lead? So if we don't get back to the people focus and we get out of this, hey, let me ship food fast, if we don't get back to you and I cooking some nice dinner together like brothers like we used to be back then, and we keep this divide going with AI telling you that your world means different than my world, if we keep this segregation, it's going to continue to be the same thing. If you and I actually say, you know what, people matter, like now more than ever, holistic skills are big.
Yeah.
No, it's not just, hey, these people are open to, hey, I need work-life balance. They're saying all these more of holistic things that have never been heard, and companies are having a difficult time adjusting. So the future of AI and leadership is this. If we don't get back to the people skills, there'll be some sort of AI drone that's telling all y'all how to be leaders as humans, and it's a robot. If we don't ourselves pull ourselves together, and we don't regain our power, then something else will. Energy has to get replaced. So if we don't lead ourselves better, they're going to have technology lead us. That's where the future is. So if you want to talk about like the impact on AI, well, either y'all figure out some things that are more compatible in humanity right now, or a robot will be telling you how to lead your own life. It'll tell you what you feel. It'll tell you when you should eat. You've seen those dystopian type of societies. That's where they say we're headed around 2050. So that's the future of leading is, are humans even leaders? That's the question I ask.
So, I would also like to state one more point here. As I go to school here and I'm taking this class called Dynamics of Leadership, and my professor asked the first day of the class to everybody, all the classmates, that why are you taking this course? And everybody gave one answer, and that was, I'm taking this course to meet the requirement of my degree.
To meet the requirement of the degree. They're taking dynamic leadership to meet the requirement of the degree.
Yeah, and I was very surprised to hear that. And when the professor asked me, I told her that I want to become one of the greatest leaders in the future, and I'm taking this class especially because I'm an international student here, and I don't know the leadership qualities of how this culture works, as this is a completely different country altogether from where I come from. So I told her this reason, and she was very amazed, and people were very amazed.
Because you're
So
doing
I
it for the
told
right
her
reason.
what was the purpose behind me taking this class, and how this is going to impact me as an individual, and what I'm going to learn from this class. And people were, this is just for a credit purpose.
Oh wow!
And I was very surprised. And I'm just here for earning that credit, that three credit hours you get.
Wow, wow. I'll tell you this. And I want to talk to you because you're also a good Indian brother of mine. If we look at all the top levels in business, oftentimes you're not seeing too many Americans anymore. I didn't mean to bring this up in the show, but if you look at most of Microsoft and Google's executives, you already know where I'm headed. They're not American. So it's no surprise that the Americans no longer want to enhance themselves, while we have other people from other countries seeing the opportunity, right, and taking advantage. So yeah, I want to say that.
Not just Google and Microsoft, I would say. I think one of the top 5 best companies in the world, CEOs, are from India.
I believe so as well.
That includes Adobe, Microsoft.
Yeah. Y'all are good, man. Y'all are really good.
I know.
Y'all are good people. I like you all.
So I think for us as an Indian, all the Indians, we strive to work hard. I would very carefully use one word called we are all street smart. So street smart means we can get things done. Whatever happens, whatever beats the case, we can solve any problem. We can get into any situation.
Yeah.
We can adopt any situation.
Yeah.
So that's how Indians are.
Yeah.
You give them some problem, they can get out of that.
They're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, in Hindi, there's a word called jugaad.
Jugaad?
Yeah, jugaad. Jugaad means you find some random solution to that, and you win. End of the day.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how I think.
That's how I think.
You make it happen.
Yeah, you make it happen.
You have to find a way.
Yeah, that is.
Figure it out. Find a way.
That's correct.
Wow, that was good. What else? That was good. That was a really good question.
So now we are in the last phase of our podcast.
Okay.
Aaron, it was lovely having this conversation with you.
Yes.
Leadership and development.
Yes.
We are coming to the end of the podcast, and this phrase is going to be advice and guidance.
Okay.
So the first question that I have for you is, what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs who want to grow into leadership roles early in their career? Someone like me. I want to become somebody who people look up for. I want to become a role model for the coming generations, for the future, and for everybody for that matter.
Okay. The advice will be do exactly what you just told me. You said, I want to be what? The guy, right? Everyone depends on and rely on. You be that guy now. To be the guy later, you have to be the guy now. You have to be the guy when there's 2 people in the room. You have to be the guy when there's 50 people in the room or 1,000 people in the room. So you be that guy today, meaning in every area in your life that you show up in, you find a way to be a respected individual. Every area. You go to the gym. Hey, nice to meet you, John. Good to see you today. How's everything? Good to see you again today. Be someone that people can model in a lot of your everyday life in your different systems. How we do that is you look at your systems in every life. So your gym system, your health system, well, similar system, your educational system, your business system, whatever systems you have, whatever you operate in, you have to find a way to be moldable then. Meaning how can people see Armaan and gain respect? Like, how can people gain respect from you today? How can you show up different? How can you show up where somebody's like, you know, I like how he did that. I like how he showed up in that situation. Let me ask him a question. I want to get to know his name. So you do, but you have to do it today. That's what they be like. They have these dreams. The thing about dreams, people, whether you're an entrepreneur, a founder, or anything, you have to do them today. They be like, Aaron, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a founder. I want to impact the world. You have to find a way to do something at the micro level today. If you do a micro part of it today, you did it tomorrow because you're going to show up tomorrow, right? Because energy is scaffolds. You understand? So all in all, what I would tell leaders is do this stuff today. Whatever it is. I want to lead and I want to be a politician. I want to lead and I want to be a leader. Are you leading when it comes down to your health? Are you leading in the classroom? Do people see you as someone who's on top of your game? If people do not see you as on top of your game today, you won't be randomly on top of your game tomorrow. I don't know. That's such an energy blockage there. They think, well, they have this dream like, hey, I'm going to be this guy. And it's like, are you the guy today? Well, if you're not the guy today, how do you see yourself being the guy tomorrow? The best way to do anything tomorrow is to do it today. So that's my answer for the youth. Straight
and
up.
it also implements not just one thing, right? It's a combination of
Yeah,
things.
it's a lot. So, and in your youth, you should be doing a lot of things. I'll tell you this. A lot of things, like learning languages from travel to Guatemala to understand it, poverty at a different level, understand third world country, understanding how they think, how the women were holding baskets over their head and the banana was sticking on the top out. I remember all those things. So my advice to younger people would be, get out there and first, be confident enough to know you got this and you could take on the world, but be smart enough to know you don't know everything. When you put those two together, beautiful recipe. It's almost like I'm a chef, huh? We making some spaghetti out of a little tomato sauce, huh? You know, so it's a recipe, and then once you got to show up as a guy people respect and trust as early as you can. Okay, be a guy that get results as early as you can, and find a way to show and prove that to people that respond to that energy, and you win. That's the secret live, everybody. That's secret live. If you want to be a rock star and you want to do whatever big dream you have, and you do it today, you're a respectable person. You have a good network because you're a respectful person. You work on it every day and you get a micro attack on it every day. You show up as yourself. You don't fake it. You don't do all this social media frenzy of fakeness. You actually are a real breathing human being and are authentic. Brother, you do that every day for a minute and you're able to showcase the work impact you have. We'll be shaking hands in 10 years and we'll be at some millionaire luncheon or something like that. You understand? That's how you do it. You don't do it because of some certificate. You don't do it because you have a cool family member. You don't do it because you come from money. I don't know why people think that those things give them a leg up in life. It doesn't. People are only going to respect you in a couple ways. And they can feel, sense, and see real. They cannot, all that fake stuff that you bedazzle on yourself, they can see through that. So I'm going to tell you now, all you young people that's in a digital era, the fakeness will not work. You cannot AI fake your way to real success. One more time. You are never going to AI fake your way to real success. People in my seat and seats higher than me can see through that and we can see reality. Stop while you're ahead, pivot to some actual reality and practicality and actual contract work or work that you can prove that you're actually good at what you do, and then you're the guy.
Makes sense.
Okay, that's my answer. It wasn't long. I tried to do 2 answers in one. But that was some of the best stuff I could leave anyone with that I would tell my younger self.
Okay, and if you could instill one leadership habit in everybody, what would it be?
Get very confident.
Mm-hmm.
Get very confident at knowing nothing and doing everything.
Okay.
Get very confident and very good at knowing nothing and doing everything. Let me say, he knows what I'm talking about, so he feels it. Meaning, for clarity, simple terms, go into your room tonight, everyone listening, turn the light off. It's going to be dark. When you go into your room and the light's going to be off, the first thing you're going to feel or think is anxiety. You're going to be like, what's going on? You're going to lose control. The human body lost control. It can't see. Its senses are blurry. But that's the moment you become a beast of a leader. That's when you take that deep breath. You say, you know what? I can't see nothing. But maybe nothing can't see me. So you know what? I'm good.
There you go.
I'm going to end on that note. That's how I think about it. That's literally how you do it. And you saw, when problems come up, you know what? I might not know how much to pay for that or how to handle that situation. But you know what, though? I'm going to get it done. And it's what it is. And that confidence in knowing that no matter what come at you, you just we doing the Matrix. That's a winner.
Enjoyed your answer. I mean, well put.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So guys out there, man, good luck. It's a matter of how well you can prove value. It's a matter of how well you're good at your thing and how well you can show it. These days, please do not just think you're going to be some one-man show in the basement and think that the whole world's going to know about you. You actually need to do the one-man show in the basement, figure out the science, the secret, the recipe, the medicine, and then come into the world and show it. You do that, brother, consecutively, because no one's doing it. Who's doing it? You just heard in most of your classrooms, everybody need a picture to get AI. Bruh, you can run circles around these people. These people, the reality is they're going to graduate with zero skills. The equal skills that they have in classroom, they're going to graduate with the same ones at Smoothie King or Subway. Like, they'll be able to talk to people, be quiet enough, do enough, and leave on time.
So, here I have the final question for you.
Last question. Let's put it all out there. Yeah. Last question.
Finally, we are in the finale of my third podcast, Aaron. What if you have to summarize your leadership philosophy in one sentence, what would it be, sir?
It would be, you are able to create your future, and if you look at things like a problem, they will be a problem. Mm-hmm. If you find a way inside your soul, late at night, to look at things as a solution or a way out, you'll win every time. Every time. The people going to be looking at you, and you're going to be running circles around them. Because you're spending time thinking about ways that they ain't thinking. That's the leadership philosophy that allowed me to get here and beat them all.
You need a high five for them.
Let's go!
So, Aaron, once again, thank you for coming in. It was my pleasure hosting you today.
Okay.
And very, very deep insights in leadership and development. I'm sure not just students or working professionals, but everybody are going to learn something from this podcast.
Yes.
Right, my audience, my network, my 2000 network.
That's right.
And hopefully this is going to increase.
It's definitely going to increase, Yeah,
right now I have only founders and politicians who are connecting.
Okay.
Shout
out to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much for a lot of support and love that I'm getting. I'll try my best to make some good content for you guys to get influenced and educate you guys. Mm-hmm. And once again, thank you for coming in, Aaron.
For sure. Hey, it's a pleasure. And I'll say this. You are such a bright guy. And oftentimes, in these days and age, I don't know if I run into a lot of initiative takers like yourself. Now, what I've done, for those founders, politicians, everybody included, is I've personally, from my Lerock Academy that I founded, I've given him here, Armaan, one of our Lerock seals. Okay. Now, you don't get given this until you complete the whole program and you're exceptional at what you do. Okay. Now, because Armaan here has the whole operation here, and he's doing things, taking initiative at the meek age of 19, he deserves something because he himself is a leader in his life and in the lives around him. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to here live, I'm going to unbox this Lerock Academy seal. I'm going to unbox it and I'm going to present it to him. Okay. This is me to him. Okay. He does nothing for this. He earned this. Okay. What does this say? This says Lerock Academy, founded here now. This says the excellence in leadership and personal development. That's why he got it, right? Founded, like stated, by the Lerock Academy. This is to certify Armaan here, right? Has demonstrated exceptional proficiency in these skills and principles required to excel as a leader and empower personal growth. My hand to your hand.
Thank you
My
so
hand
much,
in your
Armaan.
hand. This is him. There he is. Okay. Now, what this certificate will do, there's a million certificates. There's some on Coursera. There's some at this university. There's a lot everywhere. This here helps Armaan stand out from every single last one of his competitors. How so? AI can't take that from Armaan. The same people that you know are in class and in school with them, with that certificate, they're being a leader. They can't. AI can't take it. You know, it shows that he's exceptional. It shows that he comes to the table with something more to offer. This guy here, Armaan, when he puts that next to his bachelor's, with his work experience, and with his vision here, he's unstoppable. That's a leadership certificate that you have to work through and grit and scrappy grind to get here. You don't. This isn't no pay $1,000 certificate you could go online and get with all these organizations. There's a lot of them. Go on Google. But this here is you have to work to get that. You got to achieve something. You got to find some grit, some sort of something in your soul and your mind had to align to get that. And that's why I gave you that. I don't give people that. People have to work to prove that they're actual leaders. You've proven it here today. So that's why I'm giving you that. Take that, add that to anything to your collection in the future. That will never be what you can buy. You cannot buy the Lerock Academy's servitude and respect. Aaron Douglas, it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Bring it in. And so next up, what I want to do here is, this is my first book I ever wrote. The reason I'm giving it to Armaan, who's 19 years old, is because I remember being 19 years old. And I remember those times I had ambition and no one really helped me. And I was kind of in school and still building my business as well. The same exact energy you are doing, Armaan. And so I brought this book here today. It's titled Relentless, Volume 1. Okay, there'll be 11 volumes in my whole collection of books, but this is Volume 1. The Art of Thriving Under Pressure, Aaron Douglas, the keynote speaker. So this is about you continue to thrive under pressure. It's almost, what, 2 a.m. here Eastern? And you still up. You've been in classes since 7. We're in the business school here. You're doing a lot of great things. Continue to be relentless. That pressure on your shoulders right there in that nice silver suit, it's gonna be heavy some days. When you got stars coming in to do different media interviews with you. Hey, if you got pressure, you know that you're doing something right. But this book is gonna teach you how to actually thrive under it, though. Not to get overwhelmed. Most businesses fail when in a couple of years due to capital. This helps you thrive and have your business and your vision succeed. And that's why on Amazon, this book is worth your time. Now, some of you say, well, Aaron, I do good under pressure. And I say, well, make sure the results and the reality paint that same picture as well. So I'm going to give Armaan this book here. It's going to help him continue to enhance his life under pressure. He's going to continue to exceed expectations. Armaan. Oh, before I do, without further ado, I want to sign it live. I'm going to say, the founder himself, Aaron Douglas, the founder of Lerock Academy. So let's go this here. Aaron Douglas. Founder. Okay. This is personal, meaning he can have this book in 10 to 20 to 30 years. No one can touch it because it's Armaan, specifically given from me to him. Founder, let's see. Lerock Academy. Okay, perfect stuff. Armaan, hey, this has been nothing but a pleasure. My book to yours.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
I mean, I'm blessed that I got an opportunity with you to connect.
Yeah.
And you accepted me. I mean, we connected online, and the support that you have showed, the belief that you had in me, that was immense. And I really respect for whatever you have done for me today. And I'm sure that we're going to be connected, right? Anything that you need from my end in the coming time, I mean, I'm just a phone call away.
Okay.
Right. And definitely if I need something, uh, in the coming time, your
For sure.
support or any help,
For sure.
I'll keep troubling you.
Please do. No. And so, you guys, here's what I want to say. So, if you're a founder out there, you're a politician, you're someone that have been through obstacles and reached some sort of leadership in your life and in your professional life. This guy Armaan here, he's one of the next big things popping. Okay, literally called the next big thing. The podcast interview. So, what I want to say is, you all take the time when he reaches out. This is a young man, just like many of you were, that had wanted direction, clarity, and wanted to connect. I would take the time to put something in this guy. This guy's very intelligent. He's going somewhere. He's a story you would want to attach your story to. Once again, this is Armaan here. I'm definitely fully vouching for him. He has my full trusted faith, heart. Guys, talk to this guy. Be a part of the mission here. This is a multi-country interaction with India and America. There's a lot of cultures here. He has a lot of open-minded. Guys, work with Armaan here. He's one of the best things smoked. Come on now. Once again, my name is Aaron Douglas. It's been a pleasure. If you want to learn more about what I'm up to, what I'm doing, it's www.AaronDouglas projects projects.com. AaronDouglasProjects.com. This is Armaan here, and I'll let him take it away.
Yep. Thank you once again, and thank you, audience. So that's it for the podcast 3. Hope you all gained some lot of insights. And thank you, Aaron, once again. And
for sure.
Cheers.
Cheers. Pin drop. Cheers. Pin drop. Mic drop. Cheers. Bro, perfect timing.
True leadership isn't when people follow you. It's when they find themselves because of you.